Today is the last day Yukoners will be able to go for a dip in the Takhini hot pools. After 49 years of operation, the facility will be demolished. But as Mike Rudick reports, the pools will be coming in a brand new $6 million facility.
Okay, so this is the source, and what you're looking at is the original artesian hot spring where the water comes out of the ground naturally. The only thing we've done is kind of lined it with rocks so that it keeps it a little bit cleaner, and we put a cover over it, this octagonal structure. Basically the temperature is about 46 degrees Celsius, so it's quite hot, but it is actually an ideal temperature for a hot springs.
It all starts here. The hot springs have been used for centuries. It is one of the most visited locations in the Yukon.
First time I've been warm in a week.
There is no sulfur smell, and the main minerals are calcium, magnesium, and iron. Laura Melvin is going to miss the hot pool this winter.
I think the sort of history of the 40 plus years of it being the way it has been, I think it will definitely something will have changed with the new facilities going in.
Every season's different, right? So you have the sun beaming on your face in the summertime and it's hot already, and then in the wintertime you have this mystic frost. It feels prestige, actually. You feel really like we're blessed to be in the Yukon.
Garry Umbrich says there was a lot of nostalgia with the old pool facility, but it's time.
The facility was literally crumbling. We've had lines freezing up. We've had floors starting to sag.
The new facility will have more natural-looking pools in a natural setting.
So this is basically this will be a bit of a waterfall and a hand washing station. Once the waterfall's running, you'll come here and you'll be able to wash your hands with hot springs water. The new facility, basically everything's new, right from the new entryway into the facility, a new roadway, parking area, boardwalk through the forest. So this is the main pool. What you're looking at there is the beginnings of the waterfall that'll bring water into the pool. The pool, as you can see, is quite shallow, and it's a fairly good size. It's got a lot of curves in it. It'll end up being a very organic round shape. The pools are located close to the pond and the forest, so when you're sitting in the pool here, we have an infinity edge, and people sitting at the edge of the pool, they'll be able to look out to the pond, which will be a much more natural kind of viewscape than in the old pool where you looked into a parking lot. So yeah, this is basically the lounge area for some seating after when you come out of the pools. You can grab a smoothie or a charcuterie plate or a cheese plate or a bowl of soup or a coffee or a latte, and just sit down by the windows, enjoy the view, and relax. Yeah, so basically we'll be shining northern lights on the ceiling, and this hallway takes us up to the spa area. There's a couple more pools up here, but there's also saunas, steam rooms, relax rooms. So just watch your step here coming down. So this is the first pool. It's the smallest of the three pools. It's got a waterfall in it on the side over here, and basically people come into this pool and sit down on the stone rocks. And so if someone would just come in here and sit in the water would be, about chest height like this, and you would sit in here for as long as you can take it, which might be 10 or 15 minutes because it'll be quite warm. Yeah, so this is the sunroom part of the relax room, and it's got these concrete recliners. They get covered up with ceramic tile. The idea of laying on a heated ceramic tile chair is really exquisite. So yeah, so looking here from the source is the pipeline coming to the new pool, and that pipeline runs at about 500 cubic meters of water a day, and that's enough to fill the pools many times over in a day. So there's always fresh water coming in the pools. It's an ideal temperature, it's a good quantity. We don't have to filter the water, we don't have to heat it up, we don't have to cool it down, we don't have to dilute it, add any other water.
Umbrich says construction should be completed in the new year. He says the new facility will be world-class, a place where all Yukoners will be able to relax. After today, the old pool will just be a memory. but the natural hot springs will be ready to warm Yukoners in the new year. Mike Rudick, CBC News, Whitehorse.